Hello Detroit Lions fans, welcome to the channel. Subscribe to the channel to not miss any news and activate the notification bell. Let's go to the news. Will Romeo Okwara be back in action this week? Detroit Lions head coach Dan Campbell spoke to the media on Monday, the day after his team beat the Jacksonville Jaguars by 0-1 at Ford Field to improve to 5-7 on the season and stay in the playoffs. Here are all the key questions from Campbell's presser on Monday. The Lions must overcome the Minnesota Vikings in Detroit on Sunday to extend their two-game winning streak. How do the Vikings compare to the team the Lions lost to in Minneapolis in Week 3? The Vikings are 10-2 for first place in the NFC and are just one game behind the Philadelphia Eagles, 11-1. They must have a lot of confidence now with how they've won some of those games over the last few months. Minnesota unexpectedly beats Detroit in Week 3, 28-2. This is a better version of who they were, Week 3, Campbell said of the Vikings team that arrived in Detroit this weekend. They will keep winning. This is a team winner. They will find ways to win. That's what they do. And they are tough teams to play. The Vikings have found ways to win games at all three stages all season, which makes them dangerous, according to Campbell. What game does Campbell expect at Ford Field on Sunday? He said it's kind of a competition for his team this week. Our fans need to show up, which I know they will, he said. It's going to be electric. Campbell said it's a great game for players and coaches alike. It's a divisional game. The Vikings can clinch the NFC North title with a win no team wants to see on their home court, and they'll likely look to bounce back from their Week 3 loss in Minneapolis. Lions feel like they're giving it away too late. What was the biggest difference in quarterback Jared Goff's play during this streak of -1? Campbell said he preached two things to his quarterback: make the right decisions and watch the football. He did, Campbell said. And it's been 5 weeks, and that's a big part of why we won. Goff threw just one interception in Detroit's last 5 games and went 4 straight without a fumble. He has 7 touchdowns on the same drive. He makes very wise decisions, Campbell said. We were going to put a lot of hands on him yesterday. We got him in the air. We felt it was a way to attack this team. And he did that, and then Goff turned 31 of 1 passes for 3. 0 yards with 2 touchdowns, no picks and a 115.9 passer rating against the Jaguars on Sunday. Will we see Romeo Okwara back this week? The veteran defensive forward was activated on the 53-man PUP roster on Saturday, but was inactive for the game. Campbell said he wanted to give him one more week. Okwara recovered from an Achilles tendon injury over a year ago. Campbell said he'll see how he feels on Wednesday and go from there, but there's definitely a chance he could make his 2022 debut on Sunday against the Vikings. Like most of this year's Lions players who have been sidelined by a long injury, Okwara expects an immediate drop if he plays. Who stood out watching the Jacksonville tape on Monday? Campbell thinks that safety Deshaun Elliott's forced fumble and linebacker Alex Anzalone's subsequent fumble recovery set the tone for the game. And you fans, what do you think about all this? Comment here below. Leave your opinion. I will stay here until more.